and welcome
Yay.
to M.A.D, which is melanated, animated, and a whole lot of drama. My name is Kayla, and this is my bestie, Destiny.
Hey, what up, what up? So let me tell you how we got started. So mind you, we are two best friends that love almost about the same things.
Almost.
We have like just about the same interests, but we have two completely different views.
Mine's better.
No, it's not. Trust me, it's not. But we're always like arguing about it, like a lot. We have like discussions about it. But at the end of the night, it's still a discussion, and we're still cool at the end of it. And we thought it would just be so funny if we just discuss these discussions on a podcast.
And shared our thoughts with y'all on different things.
Because let me tell you, we had one heated discussion about a certain Disney princess that shall not be named.
She's been nicknamed Voldemort. If y'all want that topic or us to discuss that, y'all have to subscribe. Y'all have to subscribe because that convo will be a heavyweight discussion.
It's a heavy discussion that almost led us to, let's just say, blood was almost drawn.
Her blood was almost drawn. Okay, like come on now.
She could try me. Well, she could try me. She could try me.
Okay, we really finna start this podcast, and I'm really finna beat her butt. Beat her butt. I'm really trying my best, y'all, because I normally cuss, but this is supposed to be PG. This is supposed to be a PG-13 podcast. A PG-13 podcast.
It's
so
family friendly.
Family friendly into our camera.
Family friendly.
If y'all see her with a black eye next time, y'all know what happened. It was AA Ron. But I want to introduce myself a little more. So I already told y'all I'm Kayla. You know, we both melanated. Okay. You see, we got our natural locks in. So, you know, we cute. Natural journey just started over here. She's been a natural queen for how long?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
A whole decade, y'all. Give it up. Because I just started this journey right now. And I'm already like, man, I'm finna go back to weave.
Girl, I'm telling you, wearing your natural hair is definitely like not for the faint of heart. Like it is not even a little bit. Like you have to have a whole lot of patience. You know, you just have to, and it does take a whole lot of patience because when I first started, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want my hair to grow. Oh my gosh, like I don't have to sit here doing this. I have to sit here doing that. Like I'll be in the store like for like an hour or two just reading bottles, like making sure it's something that I can use, what I want to do. It is a journey. So like kudos to you for starting it. And let me tell you, I know it's a struggle, and I know a lot of times you're gonna hate the way you look, but that's only in the beginning because you're trying to get started, you're trying to get used to it. If you gonna get there, girl, you're gonna get there, trust me, you're going to get there.
She's my natural hair mom, just saying, okay? Because you know how houses like in ballroom, she's my mom. She's my natural hair mom for sure. So I'm born and raised in Texas. Hey, Lone Star State. Pew, 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 pew. Because, you know, we like guns.
Seriously.
There are not horses. So if you are from California or any other state tuning in, we do drive cars here. Okay.
Let's just say I had a few expectations before I came out here. I had a few expectations. You know, TV doesn't always do Texas justice, and since I've never been to Texas, you know, I've expected a little something like cattle and cowboys everywhere. But
she expected us all to be riding horses.
I mean, I figured there'd be a couple of cars here and there.
She expected us to be in the 1860s with saloons and horses.
I wouldn't go that far, but I did expect the countryside, I guess.
She didn't expect us to have traffic lights, basically.
Yeah. You know, like, I didn't realize how much of a city Dallas was, so. You know.
Big ups to Dallas.
Hey. Okay, and a little about me. My name is Destiny. I was born and raised in Southern California. in Orange County. A little about myself. I love plants, kind of a earth child, and I love to sing. So
give us a little note. Note.
I know.
Nice, right?
I'm talented.
Ow.
Yes.
So it's been on our minds lately, okay? There's this girl that came on TikTok and was like, Black Americans don't have culture.
Yeah, this is a British girl, right? What's her name? Do you know her name?
Irrelevant?
Yeah, literally. Seriously. Very irrelevant. Yeah, talking about Black Americans don't have culture.
While she was wearing a do-rag.
And I'm like, what? Excuse me? Now, mind you, our culture does base off of our roots, like African roots, you know, but someone had once said, what was I watching? It was something on TikTok. There was someone who's describing Black culture and why it's different than like what maybe Africans or British, African Britons, is that what they call them? Do they call themselves that? Or are they just
Black Britons?
Black Britons? What
Please don't quote us on that. If that is wrong, we do not care if y'all DM us and try to correct us. Like,
I'm okay with being corrected if it's wrong.
No, for real.
Look, I know how to humble myself.
Mm-hmm.
But mind you, because of our ancestry being erased and stuff, we had to create our own culture.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, this is a culture that everyone imitates throughout the world.
Deadass.
You know what I mean? Like, not only did we get some of our culture back from like the motherlands, we created our own culture to get our own to have ourselves our own identity.
Yep.
To create our own identity, right? So unlike y'all, where like in Africa, like it's not just, you know, it's not just, y'all are different groups, right? From different countries, different cities, from different villages, you know, where we're just Black Americans.
Exactly. Y'all can trace back y'all heritage, like all the way to the roots. When we try to find ourselves or who we are, we get lost at a certain point because unfortunately slave masters did not keep very good records. So it is literally hard. We have to pay to find our heritage. So for y'all to say that we don't have culture,
yeah, well, that's ridiculous.
It's like a slap in the face because we've made culture. Hip hop, hippity hop, has literally came from Black Americans. So blues,
everything, like
literally the
music.
Now they have drums and rhythm.
Yeah, of course.
So definitely. They have music, but a lot of the popular music
but if we think
comes
about
from Black Americans.
I was gonna say, if we think about it, it started with like jazz and blues, you know. Well, first we were singing hymns,
yes,
you know, then jazz and blues, you know, like a lot of the music started out of pain, which most of our stuff comes from. Out of pain,
that's
right?
why we got soul.
You know, that's why we have a whole lot of soul, and then that just progressed into other things such as rap, hip hop. Then we have even country R&B, you know, but then we also have like country music. We have pop music. We have
country.
You know what I mean? We even have
Beyonce.
Rock and roll came from Black people. You know, grunge music came from Black people. Pop came, like everything, you know, it generated from our pain, you know? So it's not just music, it's the way we dress, it's the way we speak, because mind you, a lot of slang, you know, actually most of the slang, if we even go deeper, it comes from our LGBTQ community.
Okay, big ups to them.
You know,
big ups to them because
ballroom. So like if we really think about it, it's not just from Black people, you know, so
yeah. And another note on that, she said that the Black British people have the best food. I'm sorry. A country that serves beans and toast for breakfast is questionable on their food to me. You've never heard of that? You've never seen that? Beans and toast? They also have something called black pudding, I think. It looks nasty. No offense. It looks nasty. I've never tried it. I'm totally down to try that stuff, but it just doesn't look visually appealing to me.
Yeah.
At all.
Ooh. Beans and toast. What kind of... Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay.
You can't talk though. Because your combinations be crazy.
My combinations? What are you talking about?
Your food combinations be crazy.
Okay, I have one food combination that people question. And I really don't think it's something that should be questioned.
Okay, let's talk about it.
First of all, so you know how you're eating spaghetti and you usually have salad with it? Like growing up, when my mom made spaghetti, we would have salad with it, right? So it'd be on the same plate. You know, some of that little bit of ranch is on the side next to that spaghetti. And you know, when you eat it together, it's kind of good. So I was like, I do not forever love ranch on my spaghetti. And it's not like I put it on the spaghetti. It's not like I pour ranch on my spaghetti like it's a salad. I pour it to the side. I just take a little bit as I eat, you know? So ranch and spaghetti is it's not that weird if you think about it. If you really try, and if you really think about it, it's not that weird. It's really good. Y'all should try it. I'm just saying.
Please share y'all food combos. What are some weird food combos that y'all have, okay? Because I when I think about it, I'm like, what weird food combos do I have? I can't think of any. Have you seen any weird ones
that you've done?
Yeah.
Nothing that I don't think I've seen anything that I'll question. You put cheese, like you put a lot of cheese on stuff, but it's not questionable though.
Cheese is life. Like if I was lactose intolerant,
you would die.
Yeah, I'm sorry. For everyone who's lactose intolerant, I am so sorry for y'all. Y'all are missing the greatness that God has put on this earth. Because dairy, cheese, milk, all of that.
Milk, I do.
All of that. It's just,
I go through milk. I do.
You're a serial killer.
I am a serial killer. I am a serial killer. That's the truth right there, though.
Yeah.
I love milk.
So, I've been kind of depressed today. Ugh, my words. Because, you know, TikTok is life. And, you know, they just signed a bill. Mm-hmm. Somebody's president. Because I don't claim him no more. I don't claim him. I stopped claiming him.
Whoever that man rules over.
Yeah, whoever that man is, I don't claim him. Trying to ban TikTok. Y'all are really showing y'all asses. Y'all are really showing how much or how greedy America is. Just because a company that is not American oriented or not paying American politicians some moolah, y'all want to have them sell it. Okay, so what if they don't sell it to an American company? Y'all gonna sign another bill?
You know, it's crazy because, as you know, I'm not deep into TikTok like that. I just don't get into TikTok like that. I mean, I'll watch a reel or two, but to like completely ban mind you, this is supposed to be a country that has freedom of speech, right? Freedom of media. Mm-hmm. So why are y'all so pressed about a media outlet? Mm-hmm. You know, it's something that. And mind you, people get a lot of information off of TikTok.
Like that's one of the reasons. Though.
One of the reasons, because they can't monitor it. They can't, you know, people will post in a heartbeat on TikTok, so that way the media couldn't get to it first and misconstrue with what the situation was.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't monitor our speech, our media. Like it's literally internet. So that's wild. Literally. That's wild.
Like one of my things is like, I know the founding fathers were racist. Like we know.
Well,
that.
We all know that.
So we already know they'll be already turning over in their graves just because you know black people got rights, but they will also be turning over in their graves, finding out that the federal government is literally trying to take one of our freedoms. Yeah. Literally.
We'll probably be on top of it too. They'll be like, oh yeah, you're right. Nah, we don't want them to know anything about that.
No, they probably would. They'll be like, there's too much information.
Too much information.
Only if you elite. Only if you got some money.
You know what I mean?
Money.
I'll tell you the one thing about America. Ooh, the fact that we are so... I mean, corporate America is real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are a consumer country. Like, yo, it's wild.
No, for real.
It's wild out here. Yeah, I mean, mind you, as hard as it is to freaking live out here nowadays.
No, for real. I one thing that I think is interesting, I feel like inflation is like happening and like things are so much expensive because they want people to couple up.
Like
rent is so high. Yes, you see what I'm saying? Like they want people to couple up because you cannot live currently on a single income unless you like, you know, find a good deal. I mean, you found a good deal.
A decent deal.
A decent deal. But like a lot of like affordability is not there. And if you want a house, you definitely have to do it with another person.
Oh,
there's no way
multiple incomes to get a house.
That or you must be like high in your business. Like you need to be a director, in a field that like is high paying. Because there's no way that you're going to be single and have a house in this economy.
Yeah, you definitely need pay that also keeps rolling. You know,
yes,
that could roll on its own without you having to.
Yes.
Yeah, if you were going to be a single person, because. Whew,
yeah.
Wild.
I feel for my single people.
Wild. I feel for me too.
Yeah. Zac Efron, if you're watching this,
I love you, boo.
She loves you. She's your biggest fan.
I love you, boo.
Hit her up. Her number is 281-334-8004. My girl.
You're wild.
So what you been watching recently?
Recently, I have been watching King the Land's Death Games. I need to finish Death Games.
I have to start Death Games.
Yeah, and then I told myself to go back to One Piece. Mind you. So, you know, we love us some anime.
Yes.
And my favorite anime is One Piece.
The longest anime that has ever been alive. That is filler. Okay? Filler. But the author is
too many episodes. Who told you to watch it in one sitting? Do you know how many episodes Grey's Anatomy has? Like, so calm down. Jeez.
Okay, but look, I can watch Grey's Anatomy in one season because I mean, it's like love, sex, betrayal, death, love, sex, betrayal, death, sex, love, death.
Whole lot of death.
Whole lot of death. Everybody dead.
Everybody gone.
Funeral.
Pick
crying.
Me, choose me, love me.
You're a whore.
Oh, no, my. When I tell you, look, okay, one of these days I have to tell you about people I find trash.
Why one of these days? Say it right now.
Because it's going to be a long list, but I will tell you right now that Derek Shepherd, he's been dreamy. McDreamy. He's trash. He was a trash husband. He was a trash brother. He's trash. Like no one could tell me any differently.
We'll have an entire Grey's Anatomy episode because I have some characters who I also think are trash, but it has to do with not only their characters but them on the outside. Because you know I'll be reading all the tea, like all the tea, all the drama with like celebrities. Mm-hmm. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
You know, it's so funny. I only pick up like celebrity stuff because I'm not like a one to like just go be searching for stuff or whatever. It's just like if something like big happens or crazy happens, it just so happens to be everywhere. That's the only time I ever pick up anything. Or if you tell me about it, because if you don't tell me about it, I could care less.
I be loving celebrity drama, like the Chris Brown and Quavo shit that's going on right now.
Oh my goodness, listening to that track. I was like, whoa, okay, Breezy.
My thing.
Breezy. Who knew he had it in him?
We knew he had it in him.
Oh.
Chris Brown has been a thug. Since what? When was it when he decided to put his hands on Rihanna? When was that?
That was like early.
What?
Like that was 2009.
2009.
Like it was early.
It was like that long ago.
I mean, it was like maybe it was like it was definitely it was long though.
Yeah, but
because it was like a couple years after he got like really big, and then he started dating Rihanna, and then like a couple years after that, it was just like what the heck.
But yeah, any man, in my opinion, any man that puts their hands on a woman, they're a thug. And I don't necessarily mean that in a good way.
I'm about to say I don't know if I would, because a lot of times being a thug is
I don't know if you consider a thug being a thug a good thing though.
I'm not saying like it's a good thing, but in some contexts when we use the word thug, like it could be a positive context,
Yeah, like I'm a thug and I beat your ass. Yeah, I get that.
Watch out.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But yeah,
I don't know if I would. Yeah.
But he's always been a thug, and my thing is the fact that he brought up Takeoff. And then said that
everybody wish you were dead instead.
Girl, literally, I was like, there's no way any diss that Quavo could have came up with, because Quavo did come out with a diss back in response. Anything he could have said, it was not
other than
like there's nothing that you could say. You literally
was it good? Did you hear it? No, it wasn't good. I didn't even hear it.
You know that meme where SpongeBob just is like, what's going on? That's where I was. I was like what
the heck?
What? This is what you came up with?
Just as bad as Nicki Minaj. Because Nicki Minaj is.
Woo! Look, what are they called? Barbs? Don't come for us, Barbs, but Nicki,
that was not it.
Nicki can be a very good lyricist. Like, I love Nicki. When she was Roman, I was expecting Roman, okay? Not Bigfoot. Like, that's literally all she had. Like, why didn't you say anything else? Because I know you have some other tea on Megan Thee Stallion, because y'all were buddy. So, you have some other stuff.
She clearly didn't. Because I don't know, like, look, I may not know Megan personally, but I just sense her to be a real one. So, I mean, she admits of who she is. You know, so obviously Nicki had nothing to come at her with. It's just like when 8 Mile, when Eminem told Homeboy's business, and so now he was like,
you went to Greenwood? That's a private school.
And so now he couldn't say nothing because all his business was out there. So what else were we going to say? What else are we going to, because what? Eminem also talked about himself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do live in a trailer. Yeah, with my mom. Yeah, and my homeboy did ask my girl. Like, what else are you going to say? What else are you going to say? So that's what that was. She couldn't say anything else, so she just kept talking about her foot.
My thing is also, like, there's a lot of pedophiles. A lot of pedophiles in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Megan's thing could have been to anybody.
Mm-hmm. But you just told on yourself.
You literally told on yourself. Like, we know about your husband, and that's cool and all. You love who you love, but you are the one that keeps bringing this shit up. Because if you would have not said anything, no one would even. There would have been a few people that hate on you that would have said some shit, but no one would have said anything. But because you came out and said something, girl, you literally took that line and put all the attention on you on that.
Ran with it, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta show up.
Yes.
You're just telling us at that point.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Just chill.
Not wrong.
Just chill, girl.
Not wrong. Speaking of pedophiles in the Hollywood industry, the whole Quiet on the Set thing. Ooh, do you know how frustrating that is? Ooh, especially when that's something that you grew up to. It's like it's not like we're like as adults, of course. It's not like we're oblivious to like things happening or happening, period. But it's still kind of like we were kids. They were kids. Like
they were kids. We were kids.
The fact that they weren't protected is wild.
And it's like, it just really shows that Hollywood does not care about the masses. Because not only were they doing that to those kids, but they were subjecting us to that subliminal shit. Y'all were literally subliminally grooming us as well.
You know, and it's like at the time we're hee ha haing, but of course we didn't know what was going on.
Exactly.
And then you grow up and we watch it again. We're like
What the hell?
Like what? Yeah. Yeah, but other than like Quiet on the Set, has there been any other documentaries you've been watching?
So on Netflix, there's a new like nature documentaries. I love nature
documentaries.
Like,
I love
especially the ones where like the predators are like trying to chase the prey, and the prey gets away.
I know, because you know it's so crazy because it'd be like so sad when they catch them, but it's like at the end of the day, it's circle of life. Like what a like. But it's still so like.
I mean, I'm gonna be sad unless it's like a baby, but if it's like a grown like antelope or something, I'm like, hey.
I hate the ones though where it's like the ones where like the mothers will abandon the weakest child.
Oh my gosh, that breaks my heart. Those break my heart. But I've been watching Our Living World, and I love it. I love it. But I do have to say, my favorite documentary ever, well, I have two. One is where Snoop Dogg was narrating.
I never watched it. I just see like clips and stuff.
Oh my God, when I tell you, Uncle Snoop can do no wrong. Uncle Snoop can do no wrong. I love that man. But him narrating the snake one, it was like,
well, was it like when the bunch of them on the rocks and stuff?
Yes, and
the lizard was running and got away.
That lizard was running.
Yeah.
But
I was running.
Literally. But my favorite one is Honey Badger Don't Give a Shit. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my God. I'm gonna show you what Honey Badger Don't Give a Shit is. But Honey Badger don't. That's not the actual name, but that's what I remember. And it's this, he's kind of got some flavor. He's like, Honey Badger don't give a shit. And when I tell you, this is the thuggiest animal I've ever seen. Literally, a snake was biting it. Honey Badger said, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. So, yeah, but I love nature documentaries. They're some of my faves. I also watch history documentaries. Because I'm a history nut. Because if you think about it, and I saw this on TikTok, credit to the editor or whatever, but history is literally just a big class full of straight tea. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely. And I was just like, I wonder why I love history so much. It's because I love drama. I do love drama. Speaking of drama, this is our, what are we calling it? Drama gone?
Drama gone.
Drama gone.
Drama gone.
Okay.
Drama gone.
It gonna ring.
It would just sound much better if it was deeper. That high pitch is a bit on the annoying side.
Yeah, I don't know about that. This is our little gun.
A lot of things annoy me though.
We're gonna bring this out when it's time to close the show. Or when we got something that's like real like tea time. But we thank you guys for tuning in to our very first podcast of Melanated Animated and a whole lot of drama. It's been quite a journey to get here, but we're so excited to continue doing topics with y'all. If y'all have any ideas, DM us.
Anything you want us to discuss, fight over, look. Like it's gonna be. This is definitely gonna be a journey, and just to take it for y'all to take a ride with us, it's gonna be interesting, and it's gonna be really great, and I'm really looking forward to see what comes about it.
Yes.
Because let me tell you, like, look, this is just the first bit, and it was calm. I think it was really calm.
It was very calm,
conversational.
Very.
But I just know that
things get heated. Things get very heated, y'all. Yeah, so like very heated.
Like I'm looking forward to it but look, like I said, at the end of the day, it's just a conversation, and we still friends.
Unless she talks about my mama, then we cutting the show. We cutting the show. But literally, also this is a advice to any like young person out there or people who don't know they got ugly ass friends. If your friend ever brings up your mama in any kind of conversation, it don't matter if it's a joke. They ain't your friend. They ain't your friend. Yeah. Because no friend should be talking about your mama. I don't care. I don't care if it's a joke. I don't care if y'all joke like that. Because your mother deserves more respect than being the butt of your little ugly friend's joke. So, that's all the time we have today, y'all. We enjoyed y'all. We'll see you again. Stay mad.
Stay mad.